Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the second bag of the Appleton Shopgoodwill auctions that I won the other day. They both shipped in the same box, but it was actually two separate auctions. So this is auction number 2. So let's go ahead. Hopefully this one is not as tangled as the last one. That was rough. Okay, so we'll start with this first chunk right here. I'll just scoot it to the side. And here we have maybe a wrap bracelet, kind of looks like. A bangle with a lot of bling. Some of the stones seem a little wonky in here. I don't know about that. Hoop earring. Stretch bracelet. A bangle with, looks like, some missing stones, unfortunately. A matching hoop earring for the other. Some stacking wavy bangles. And here we have a little pendant necklace. Blue moon. Glass beads. We have a pendant without a chain. I always have chains without pendants or pendants without chains. Here's kind of an Art Deco looking ring. Kind of inexpensive. It's just like adjustable in the back. It looks like it's signed. It's kind of neat. Okay, so here we have a necklace with different tones of like yellow and clear beads. It's kind of like on a wire, a triple wire actually. No branding. A little bit of a tangle, but it looks manageable, she says optimistically. I think this is all one piece. Okay. We've got a few bracelets here kind of looping around everything. If you don't like untangling, do not buy jewelry lots. Okay. So this has silver and gold tone coming out of the sides, and then it comes down. This is still a little tangled up in here, and I'm going to have to work at that, but the point is the two sides come down into like a glittering pendant, and I will invest some time later to untangle that, but I won't bore you with it now. Here's like a thick bangle type bracelet, plastic on the inside, just a little stretch bracelet. Tassel earring, great big pair of glitzy hoops, gold earring. I really wish I could wear earrings. A hand chain, Jewel Smith, and it shows you how to wear it. Looks like a hand thong. Here's another stretch bracelet and its partner. A little bangle bracelet. Another little, oh, this is an earring. You can put someone's eye out with that. Here's another one of those little bracelets. And then here we have like a two-tone gold and silver tone bracelet. Little cuff bracelet. That's kind of neat. I love this color. That kind of like sea glass green. It's literally one of my favorites. Okay. So here we have a necklace. It's got different colored stones in it. Light pink. I'll pull it up so you can see better. All right here. I'll move some of this out so we can move some more jewelry over there. I'll put that into my sorting bin. I have a lot of jewelry to sort. I cleaned a little bit last night, but I still have a ton to work on. I kind of bought these auctions on a whim. I just bid like a little bit on them thinking, oh, I won't win them, and then I won them all. So I've got one on the way from Washington, D.C. as well. Here we have a really cute silver tone chain, and it's got like a bunch of bead accents, little rondelles and such. And the brand is Arrow, and it says 1987 on the opposite side. Here we have a leaf, gold tone, and the brand on that is, I might have to get out my loupe for this one. My eyes are not what they used to be. That's fine because it didn't really say anything either. It was just like a little picture of a flower. But anyway, that's kind of neat. Okay, so next up, we have a few things tangled together, so we'll work it out. Okay, first up, this looks like a bracelet. That's Icing brand. It's just got like a little round feature there, kind of rose gold toned. Then here we have a silver tone chain that comes down into almost like a wishbone looking, and then it has like a little crystal in the middle. Earring. Here we have some sort of creature. Is he a panda, a cat? I am not sure. He is a mystery pal. Okay. Another earring. A little star on some leather cording, or maybe it's cloth actually. And that brand is Venue USA. Earring. Here we have a pendant. It's like a teardrop shape. It's like a teal stone in the center. No branding. And we've got two chains tangled here. Okay, first up we have a little dainty butterfly. Gold tone chain. No branding. Next up we have kind of like a rope chain. More herringbone maybe than rope. It's really a pretty design. This is a clasp, and that looks like Monet. Let me just confirm that. Yep, that'll be good for eBay. Earring. Then we have like a tennis style bracelet. I don't see any branding or anything on the clasp. And then we have an assortment of earrings. Some of them I recognize. I'll just pile those up on my hand. There we go. And the last thing out of this load, there are 3 rings. So let's check those out. First of all, we have just a big kind of rhinestone. And then this one is like a pear-shaped ring. Feels pretty lightweight, just a costumey ring. And then the last one we have like a dragon. He's looking pretty ferocious. Okay, well that was an interesting start to the bag. Let's dive in and explore it a little further. Because I am in the mood to hunt treasures today. Uh-oh, looks like we've got another tangle on our hands. Oh, not too bad. Okay, so this is the next chunk of stuff. First off, we have a huge wrap bracelet. I'm not going to try to wrap all that around me, but it's got some fun colors in there. Next up, we have like a kind of iridescent, like oil spill style pendant, and it's like an olive green on the other side. And that's just on like this black cording, double wrapped. Don't see any branding. We have another similar style of cord, but it's empty, nothing on it. Pair of earrings. A little bit of a jumble here. Doesn't look like it'll take too long, not like that hour mess I had yesterday. That was rough. This looks more like a minute mess. Hopefully. I'm liking what I'm seeing in this mess though. Alright. It's 3 necklaces. Okay, so let me see. I need to grab the end of this one, unwrap it, under, they say patience is a virtue. I don't know if it's a virtue I necessarily have a whole lot of, but I usually do get these untangled in the end. There we go, there's part of it. And that looks like it loops through here. Yes, victory. Okay, so the first little one here that was in the tangle that says she, and that's about all I can see with my bad eyes. All right. She has fire in her soul and grace in her heart. They must be talking about me. Okay, so here's what I was looking at, because, let me see if it has any branding. No, but I did see a matching pair of earrings. I always like to see a matching set. So it's got like these peach beads and these kind of interesting ones. And I may have already, nope, here's one of the earrings. And I know I saw the other one as well. So that's pretty cool. We always like to see a set. Alright, so now we have, whoops, I'm taking my paper towel with me. We've got some stretch rings here. The first one has a bunch of beads. And it's just got your standard stretch ring. Just a big statement ring. Pretty cool. And that looks like we've got another statement ring as well. This one's full of bling. They still feel like they have quite a bit of stretch to them. Here we have a loose pendant. I think I saw a chain earlier that would fit that well though. And then we have another pendant. It's like a diamond shape and it's got fringes. And let's see, any branding? No, just a cute little pendant. Here we have another statement style ring. This one is not stretch. It's got like a pearl in the center. The finish is pretty worn off the back, unfortunately. If you can see, it's like all faded off. Here we have like a giant stamen ring, yellowish flower, kind of yellow orangey. I'm looking, I don't see necessarily any branding or anything in the ring. Just a fun little piece. Here we have another pendant, heavily jeweled. I think I need a thicker chain for that one. I'll have to do some digging. A couple of bangle bracelets. Here we have a thicker bracelet, Nantucket, the Vineyard, Newport. So kind of a touristy type bracelet perhaps. And the brand is Fornish. Copper earrings. I saw some of these in my last one from Appleton. They must have had a surplus of cubic zirconia earrings. Here we have a little ring. Oops, I'm not seeing any writing or anything on the inside, so probably not silver. This jolly little guy. Gold tone bracelet. Kind of small. Does have some kind of writing on it. We shall check it out. Avon. So it's an Avon bracelet. I had quite a bit of Avon in my last bag too. Sparkly earring. A couple more rando earrings. Another pendant. It's like enamel and silver tone. Then here we have another stretch ring. This time it's pearl. Another big statement ring. Alright, so we've seen all that. Let's pull a little more out and check it out. Okay, we'll start with this pile. Pair of earrings right off the top. Something heavy. It looks like a toggle bracelet. Branding or just a saying. Sometimes they have like little inspirational sayings and such. Nope, this is Lucky brand. I'll shine that up, put it on the eBay. Here we have a nice pearl, probably faux pearl necklace. It's kind of like a triple wrap. Graduating size, getting bigger at the bottom. It's pretty. Earring. Here we have a little pearl pin. Or is that an earring? That is an earring. Another earring. And a bangle bracelet. I saw some with stones like that earlier. That one had a missing one, but these are all there. Here we have a charm style bracelet with a G. It kind of reminds me of like an Alex and Ani, but without any branding on that one. Okay, earring. And then here's where we get into another bit of a tangle. Still doesn't look as bad as the other one, so we'll muscle through. I just saw that earring, so there's a pair. And this is why we have a tangle. We have a magnetic chain in here, and he's kind of grabbing everything. I see you. Okay, these are always fun. I kind of like to play around with these. I wrap them like as bracelets sometimes, and they just stick to each other. I'm doing it really sloppy there because I'm not taking the time. But they can be fun to play with, but I'm going to keep it separate so it doesn't grab all of this jewelry. Okay. So here we have just like a hammered silver and black pendant. It's a bunch of kind of heavy beads. And the brand is Leah Sophia. A couple of earrings. Another earring. Here we have a Pura Vida ring, Live Free, and it's got like a little mountain scene on it. Pretty cool. Wear with care. Another stretch bracelet like we had early on. Another earring, I saw this one earlier on as well, so that's nice to have a pair. Let's see. This is a bit of a jumble. Here's the earring like we saw earlier, the sharp guy. Here is, this is kind of wrapped around here, so we'll take a minute to work that out. Let's see, what end should I start at? We've got quite a bit going on here. So, first I'll just try to slide this off over the knot. I think that's our first step. Okay. I say okay like I'm done. I'm definitely not done. I love the Appleton bags. I always find such interesting stuff in there. But man, oh man, do they come in a tangle. I had it and then I didn't. I almost have it though. One pull and I should get it free. There we go. Okay, so first we have this fellow. He has a big cat, gold tone, whiskers and all, on a cord. Next up, we have a butterfly pendant on just a simple silver tone chain. Then we have a little teacup, maybe? Yeah. Teacup, measuring cup, some kind of cup. He's a cup. And then here we have, oh, that looks pretty. Show me more. All right, let me see how this goes. I think it's a double strander, maybe? No. Yes. Oh, you know what? I think it's broken. No, it's not. It's double strand. I don't know. Anyway, it's got these neat crystals, and I just have to figure it out. I'm not sure if it's a choker or exactly what it is. I'm going to have to research that further. In the meantime, we will move along. Earring. Glittery pendant. Another earring. He's really stuck in there. There we go. And these two want to be together too. Okay, so this is an angel on a gold tone chain. And then we have like an enamel heart. It's kind of a glittery stripe through it. No branding. Oh yes, branding, never mind. It's on the back. And that is Royal. And then we have a couple chunky necklaces here. I just need to separate them. This is kind of like a botanical theme. It's got some birds, leaves, flowers. Nothing really on the back to tell me more. And nothing up top either. It's interesting though. It looks vintage kind of. It probably isn't, but it has the look. And then we have a chunky cross. Some little stones set in. Thick silver tone chain. And no branding. Then we have a couple more of these stackables. And then another one of these elastic bracelets like we had earlier. I saw this earring as well earlier. Here we have a chain, gold tone. I don't see any branding on it. Pearl bracelet. Silver tone bracelet with little ball accents. No branding on that either. Pair of olive green earrings. Little lone earring. Couple more random earrings. We have a stretch bracelet. Pretty standard. Here we have a little USA heart on a silver tone chain. 4th of July is coming. Earring. Then we have a couple rings here. This is kind of like the lightweight, kind of inexpensive fashion rings we had earlier. And then this one looks like a leaf. Yeah, I think so. No writing or anything inside, just plain old little ring. Alright, we'll hop in here and get some more stuff. So here, let's start with this guy. Chain up top goes into like little seed type beads. Kind of boho. And this is all knotted up. I thought we were escaping the amount of knots I had yesterday, but maybe not. Or not yesterday, but the other day. My days are running together here. Summer is flying, let me tell you. I did my last video on my day off, and I'm already like towards the end of my work week. Okay. This is Pura Vida. Live Free, founded in Costa Rica. It's just like a cloth bracelet, but it is new with tags, so that's nice. Earring. Here we have, let's see, any branding up here? No, it's a silver tone chain coming down to like a double pendant. Like that, or it comes apart as well. Maybe it's supposed to be together, who knows. It's interesting looking. Here we have a bracelet with these like discs in it. Here we've got a crisscross bracelet, little crystal detailing. Don't see any branding in it, but it's kind of cute. Stretch bracelet. These feel, it's not really metal, it's kind of like a lightweight plastic. Then we have a wrap bracelet. Earring. Okay, jumble. Here we have a butterfly. Really pretty actually. Then we have a little neck or bracelet here. Bracelet or maybe anklet. It looks kind of big for a bracelet. Something written on here. Avon. So anklet or bracelet probably anklet because when I put it on, it's like pretty dangly for a bracelet. Okay, so here we have a silver tone chain with these little accents on it, and that is Avon. I've been seeing a lot of Avon. It reminds me of when I was a little girl. My mom used to sell Avon. I always used to like taking those little sample size lipsticks and putting them on myself and my Barbies and probably the walls and everything else. But I always thought I was pretty fancy. That takes me back. I kind of wish I had some of those now. Okay. Here is a pendant. And the brand is, these are always written so small, that's also Avon. And here we have a necklace with a little chevron. No branding on that. Then we have like a chunky bracelet with these cute little beads and accents. Alright, this earring is hooking some stuff together here, so we're going to get him out of the way. I think I saw one of those earlier. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes they all start looking alike, but then I find a treasure that stands out, and it just reminds me why I do this, because I just like the thrill of the hunt. I like the fun of putting stuff up on eBay and seeing if anyone wants it. Usually not. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I knocked my camera loose. I have a new microphone I've been wearing because some of you guys said you couldn't hear me very well, but it does have kind of a short cord, and sometimes I pull back a little too hard or move too quickly, and I may turn my camera off when I do that. So apologies for the jumpy video. Alright. Back to business. Just going to get these two apart. Okay. So the first one here is a bird pendant. And I see some writing here. What is it? Avon. So it's an Avon bird pendant. And then we have a little flower. It looks like it might be missing something. Pearl pin. Big earring. We have another earring hooked into this necklace. And as for this necklace, not sure the branding, it just has like an insignia, and then it's pearl. It's kind of a nicer fake pearl. Little gold tone necklace. Little pearl pendant. And here, maybe hematite. And some little accents at the bottom. Excuse me. And then we have a bracelet here. It says Gryffindor. Is that Harry Potter? I feel like it's Harry Potter. And then we have a necklace, just plain. Here we have a necklace, a bracelet with some crystals around the outside. And another bracelet. It's kind of bigger beads. It's pretty. It is kind of heavy too. It doesn't feel like really lightweight and unsubstantial like some of those do. A few little earrings. This is just a little silver tone cord. It has the pendant looped up around it. It's like a snowflake. I'll have to straighten that out later, but I'll do that when I go through it and clean it. Here we have a little charm bracelet with like starfish and seahorses and the like. It's kind of cute. Another ring, kind of like the ones we had before, is a little thin. And a bit of a tangle. These thinner chains really like to tie themselves in knots for sure. Okay, here we have like a little glass over some patterned, probably paper or something, yeah. And we have like a heavy, like kind of Art Deco style pendant on pretty thick chains, because it's a really heavy pendant. It's really weighty in my hand. A little tangled up, but we will untangle that. I know I've seen this insignia before. I do not know what brand that goes to. I'm going to have to Google image it later and find out. I'm not seeing anything on the back of the pendant that would tell me. But I'm good at researching this stuff, so I will just take a look later on. I'll remind myself when I'm cleaning it. Okay, we have an earring holding two chains together. Let go. Okay, so there's the earring. And here we have a little owl. Here's a big jumble. Okay, we'll get you off first. See some interesting stuff in here, but the first step is making it free. So here, this is stuck around the toggle, and then again, and there. Okay. So here we have a gold tone chain, just plain. I will find one of those pendants I found loose rolling around and stick it on there. Here we have a double strand. Looks kind of pretty, actually. And I think it is in a knot, so let me work that out so we can kind of get the full effect. Because I don't want to just like throw it in there with the knot and be like, yeah, look at this. No, I think we won't see how pretty it is till this knot is out. Okay. So first of all, any branding? No. Okay, silver tone, double strand, and then we have two pendants, and I'm just going to lay those out flat so you can see. How's that? Maybe move that a little. Oops, it's flipped. Okay, so it's like that. That's pretty, and they're nice and heavy too. I like when it feels like something, when it's just not like light and flimsy. Okay, minor tangle, not major. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to check out this hang tag. I think it's probably Avon. Yep, Avon. Just a gold tone chain with some little stone and gold ball accents. And here we have silver tone chain. And it's got some really pretty beads on it. I don't know if this light is doing them justice, but like from where I sit, they're really pretty. Kind of fling them back and forth so they maybe catch the light a little. And then here we have a mess, actually. This thing is kind of grabby, so I'll get that out of the way first. I'll move it up close so you can see the detail. And it's like a toggle type necklace. My hands are too fumbly right now, but you get the picture. Pair of clip earrings. I saw this earring earlier. Okay, so what have we here first off? This looks like a little bird's nest, like a little robin's eggs in it. It's a wire wrap pendant. It's cute. Looks homemade. Earring, little hat. Yeehaw! And I have a little bit of a knot in this chain. And for the sake, oh my god, I can't talk. For the sake of time, I'm not going to untie this knot because it's going to take a little bit more. I'll work it out while I'm cleaning, but it's a little kitty cat. Meow. And then we've got a couple of earrings. And I have like a ring here. It's kind of like enamel and crystal, maybe. I don't see any branding sticking out at me or anything else. Just a little fashion ring. Then here we have a gold tone and pearl accent necklace. No branding or anything, but it's nice. And then here we have a little snowman. Ho ho ho! Oh, that's Santa, snowman. Okay. Anyway, we're at the bottom of the bag now, so I'll just dump that out and see what we have left at the bottom here. Dirty tassel earring, hoop earring, ring with kind of like red beads, little statement ring, really heavy fish pendant, earring. I saw one of those earlier. Another earring. Usually tends to be a lot of earrings at the bottom here. I've got a cat and a heart. That's Avon. It's on kind of a thick chain. I know I saw this little guy earlier. So we meet again. There's just some loose little earrings here. Some of these look like familiar guys. We will have to sort through and see. This is about this. Oh, this is an earring. I thought it was a pendant, but it was an earring. I did see a matching pendant to that earlier. A Christmas stocking pendant. Pearl pendant. I tend to find so many loose pendants at the bottoms of these things. I've got to find enough chains to match up. Another pendant. And just some random beads and earrings. And my last thing is a necklace with these gold beads at the bottom. I'll just check up top to see if there's any branding of any kind, and there is not. So there you have it. That was my second Appleton bag, and I'm just waiting on the bag from Washington, D.C. to come. As soon as I get that in, I will tape that and put it up as well. Until then, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.